Hi, I'm Hank McGrath, Executive Director of Neighborhoods Against Drugs, and we're here where was once a major protest against drugs in the neighborhood here in 2nd Street and neighboring areas in Gloversville, New York, Wohlfraths Pond Park. And I'm proud to be with Jamie Van Skiver, our Program and Project Education Director for NAD, Neighborhoods Against Drugs. And Jamie.
Yes.
You're proud to be here as well.
I am. I'm proud to be here because it's nice, it's clean, it's quiet, and we're not scared to come here no more.
So, Jamie.
Yes.
Both of us are very proud to have participated in and being part of Neighborhoods Against Drugs right here in Gloversville, New York, with a base in Oneonta and a base also in Schenectady. And of course, we're also a member of the Schenectady County Drug and Substance Abuse Coalition and Task Force. Now, you just completed an extensive course on training trainers through Friends of Recovery in New York. As well, just a year ago, 2 years ago, you were just suffering watching your neighborhood involved in drugs here in Gloversville. What's the difference today after the training? And do you see a positive influence with the message that we got out to the public to force or compel a change in the neighborhood?
I do. I am educated now in knowing what the stigma is all about. I'm educated in knowing what we can do to help these people and help the neighborhood. And the neighborhood is quiet. The neighborhood is nice. Kids are out playing. People are walking their dogs again. They're not afraid to stay and, come out of their houses anymore. It's nice to actually see the interaction with the community once again.
I also noticed that in our conversation when we were walking around the park, that you no longer see certain kinds of debris. Could you explain
Correct. I don't see baggies. I don't see garbage. I don't see needles. I don't see stuff that's left behind from people that come in to vandalize and do things in this park that they shouldn't be doing. They should be enjoying this area, just like everybody else in this community has for years.
2 years ago, how was it?
2 years ago, it was terrible. You couldn't come here after a certain hour. There was people in and out of this parking lot. You couldn't walk your dogs. You couldn't bring your kids here. You didn't want them to see what was going on. You didn't want them to be subject to this kind of behavior. And now it's great. Now you can actually come, sit down, enjoy the park, have lunch, let your kids play, walk your dog, and you don't have to worry about somebody pulling in the parking lot for 5 minutes and then pulling out 5 minutes later.
From the people you've talked to, the people who worked with you that came together in the protests last year and have been involved, how do they feel about Neighborhoods Against Drugs?
They are excited. They were happy that we came in. They're happier now that they feel that they're in an environment that's protected by the community, which is each other working together.
We're going to be public. And now to where you've grown to say, I don't care who's watching. We're going to say it. We're going to say it loud. We're going to take back our community.
Now, soon we're in preparations for a training course for the public and for our peace counselors in Neighborhoods Against Drugs.
Correct.
And this course that you took with Friends of Recovery in New York, who we work with, what do you think of that course?
I think it's great. I didn't realize some things about, how the human brain works and how this drug affects the human brain, and it takes over. It's a hijacker. You have no emotions. You have no wants, no desires. You don't want to live a normal life. And the environment you live in, you don't care about. So that's why, we have to all stick together as a community to help people not live life like this.
That's right. And soon, Neighborhoods Against Drugs will be coming out with a app, which people can download on their phone. It'll take them right to a source with the help of Friends of Recovery. And we'll be talking about that more, where the public, family members, other people will have the same resources, over 40,000 resources, as do counselors and agencies in order to help their family member or their friend who's addicted. The more people we get off of the opioids and heroin, all right, the more lives we save.
Correct.
Help us save lives, correct?
Correct, absolutely. We need to do this.
That's right. And we ask you to join Neighborhoods Against Drugs. Feel free to visit NAD, N-A-D, NAD, peacecounselor.club online, all right? Or join us on Facebook groups Neighborhoods Against Drugs. Thank you.